Hey. Oh. No greater name, Jesus, 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 Jesus. No greater name, Jesus, 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 Jesus. There's no greater name given under heaven, where we must be saved. We must be saved. At your name, the devils tremble. At your name, no greater name. Jesus, Jesus, the Son of God. Jesus, the Son of God. Jesus, oh, no greater name. Jesus, Jesus, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus. We worship your name. Jesus, Jesus, yeah. Jesus, Jesus. Wherefore God highly exalted him and given him a name above every other name. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.